Long ago, in the quiet stillness of the wilderness, an old man named Moses looked back on the journey of human life. He wrote in the book of Psalms that the years of a man are 70, or 80 if one has strength. Human strength, he understood, has limits. Muscles grow weak, energy fades, and even the strongest eventually tire. But Moses' own life told a greater story. When he was 40 years old, Moses thought he could accomplish God's work through his own ability. He acted in anger, tried to defend his people by his own power, and everything fell apart. He fled into the desert, broken and forgotten. For 40 long years, he lived as a shepherd, far away from palaces and dreams. By the time Moses turned 80, the world would have called him too old, too weak, and too late. Yet that was the very moment God called him. At the burning bush, God did not ask Moses to rely on his own strength. In fact, Moses felt he had none left. He doubted himself. He questioned his ability to speak, to lead, and to stand before Pharaoh. But God answered gently, "I will be with you." And with God beside him, the old shepherd became the deliverer of a nation. Moses crossed seas, climbed mountains, spoke with kings, and led millions through the wilderness, not because of human strength, but because of divine grace. The strength that failed in youth was replaced by the strength that comes from God. So Moses' life became a living lesson. When a person depends only on their own strength, they quickly discover their limits. But when they lean on God, they find strength beyond themselves. Human power runs dry, but God's grace does not. Even when we feel tired, weak, or unable to continue, God's grace carries us forward. His strength meets us where ours ends. And sometimes the greatest chapters of life begin when human strength is gone and faith finally learns to depend completely on Him. Thanks for watching. God bless you.